Okie doke. Okie doke. I am very, very sleepy. Like, oh my god, I am so tired. Don't really have a good reason for it, so... Wait, what? 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 Why I have little smiley face? I am so confused. Huh. Yeah. Didn't realize there were ways to interact with the main menu. Don't think I've ever accidentally done that before. Oh, to have an auto clicker. Okay, well that's adorable. Hello, Jinmos. I think I'm just doing an hour of Stardew Valley today. I'm super fucking tired. Was it Tuesday? I wasn't up late last night streaming, but I didn't even do that much yesterday. But oh, I slept like 2 hours last night. And I'm feeling like it. Alex, you should have gone to bed earlier. I went to bed by 1 in the morning, and then just woke up at 4 in the morning. Unprompted. So that's my day. That's my day. Just kind of fucking exhausted. Could be worse. I mean, could be a lot worse. I've had nights where, or days where I've been sleep deprived and like have actually had to do shit. This is not one of those days. Just one of those days. No, I get to just vibe and hang out. I talked with a couple of very oh my god. Well, Alex, if you're gonna start describing a person or persons, typically it helps to provide some sort of description of those people. Yeah, that's you know, vaguely what I wanted to do here, but then I just started spacing. A couple of people I'm quite fond of this morning. I called my mom at like 6 in the morning here, which is like 8 or 9, wherever the hell she is right now in Kentucky visiting her parents, so it's nice to chat with her. She's renting out her place, but she's not doing it in a abusive landlord way. She's doing it in a rent to own kind of way at my prompting. She is super excited about the prospect, and her new tenants are fucking thrilled at the idea. Rent to own being basically the rent is treated like equity in the house, and the rent is put pretty much entirely into the mortgage. I mean, and other expenses, right, as need be. And then at a certain point, if they have a certain percentage paid or a certain amount of time has passed, whichever occurs first, they'll be offered to pick up the mortgage at cost. Or if they decide that they don't want the house, then when the house goes to market, they will make a percentage of the profit based off of what percentage of the mortgage they contributed to. Now, I'm sure there's probably still some hang-ups here, but it feels like it cuts out the middleman in a lot of ways. Like, it cuts out the bank because there was already a mortgage on it. There's no need for this young couple, who would not get a better mortgage than my mother, to get that kind of financing. It seems like a more ethical option. I want it to be a more ethical option because I'm the one who fucking suggested it. But yeah, she was excited about that, and excited about her tenants, neighbors, and friends. Because they seem real into it. It's really exciting, you know, the passing on a good idea, being like, hey, you know, this is somewhat abnormal, maybe radical. I wouldn't. I guess it would be comparatively radical to normal means and practices, right? They've had contract drawn up for a while, and the move-in date is soon for them, and they are all very happy about it, which is just adorable and exciting, and I'm thrilled for them. The reason I wanted to call my mom this morning was somebody was thanking me for helping them out with bills, and I'm trying really hard not to toot my own horn here. Like, I don't want to flex and be like, oh, look at me being all nice and kind and considerate. Again, I don't feel like it's a big deal, and like at points in my life when I've needed that help, it has been a fucking game changer. No, to me it just feels like basic foundation of human, society, civilization. We help each other, we care for one another. If somebody needs something, you find a way to get it to them. Because, ultimately, we're in this hell of an earth and existential nightmare together. We might as well make it as bearable as possible for one another, right? Yeah, it helps that I'm fond of the person, and, it does raise questions of, like, why help this person instead of help myriad... innumerable other people, not innumerable, but very big number of other people struggling right now. And you know what? There's a fair argument there. There's a fair case there for digging into that, but I really don't want to dig into that, personally. Point being, thinking about that, they had said something to the effect of, you don't know how much this means, and I'm like, I do, though. I mean, I don't know what your exact situation is, and I don't need to know, but I do know how much it means because I've been in similar situations. And I thought about how much time and money my mom has bailed me out, or helped me out, or supported me when I've been clinically depressed, or when I, in a spur-of-the-moment decision, move halfway across the country multiple times, like from Indiana to Arizona, Arizona to Indiana, Indiana to New York, New York to Indiana, Indiana to Arizona, Arizona to Seattle. As an adult, I have moved around so often on just like knee-jerk romantic ventures, like running to, metaphorically running, right, to live closer to people I loved and wanted to be closer to, whether they be friends or lovers, people I was actually in relationships with, or had been in relationships with, or who were struggling, whatever else. Seattle was mostly a selfish thing. But point being, I did all of those moves without any runway, without any planning, really. It was all incredibly foolhardy, and I'm so fortunate that I've done as well as I have. And I do say that a good deal of that was just due to dumb luck, that I'm an incredibly fortunate person in so many ways in my life. But a larger part of it, I think, could be fairly attributed even, to the love and support of both, like, my family, i.e. my mom, and also more broadly just the people around me. People who have given me free rides, let me stay with them, people who have been emotionally supportive, people who have encouraged me, people who've discouraged me from bad ideas, even. And when I talked with my mom about this earlier, when I was in a position where I needed help, and when I've been in positions where I've needed help, I've always felt guilty about receiving that help. But when I was in a position to help someone now, I'm like, don't worry about it, dog. Like, I'm really happy that I can help. I'm genuinely really happy that I can help. Like, there are no strings attached to this. Please God, I don't want there to be strings attached to this. Like, my main concern is, like, I don't want you to treat me any differently because I've helped you. I mean, you're going to, and it's gonna change this dynamic because that's just how people are, and you can't really just ignore that and force yourself to not be affected. But I don't want, I don't know, to be treated. I don't want to be treated differently because of my actions. Even though they're positive actions, to me, it just makes me worry. Like, that feels too much like, I don't know, bribery. And I'm really uncomfortable with that prospect. Like, I don't know. No, I do know. I'm just saying I don't know as a way to awkwardly walk it back and downplay how much I care. Which is often what people do when they're saying I don't know. I don't know is typically, it doesn't take a great deal of insight to figure this out. I don't know is typically shorthand for I don't want to talk about it or I don't want to get into it. But, you know, I finally got what the giving side of it is like, and like, oh yeah, no, I get it. I actually get it, and it's really nice, and I'm, like, so happy I could help. I'm far from wealthy. I'm just in a position where I have a small enough, a humble enough, a modest enough put aside that I could help a little. It's not something I'm going to be able to consistently have, but actually that's probably a lie, because your boy also started looking into actual jobs today, and I only applied to stuff I'm qualified for, that pays well, that yada 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 yada, but I'm still not particularly thrilled to be looking back at entering the corporate hellscape of this country. I had a good morning. I had a very sleepy morning. I don't know why I didn't sleep so much. Kind of not a fan of that. Took a nap, and now I'm awake again, and I feel like I didn't really get anything except tired out of that nap. Oh, that's a lie. No, I mentioned talking to folks I'm excited about. One I'm hopefully gonna be seeing soon. We had dated, oh god, a couple years ago? Maybe? Is that how that maths out? Let's say that's how that maths out. And I saw them last year very briefly. But it's exciting to be able to see them again. Of course, they're super busy, so I haven't pinned down a day. But they seem enthusiastic, and I'm obviously... You know, right now you can't really tell because I'm fucking deadpan about it, but I too am enthusiastic. That's nice. It's nice. Oh yeah, and I finally started making more concrete plans with Tori as to what our stream, multiplayer, whatever the fuck thing is gonna be. I think we're doing Gauntlet. Like Gauntlet Dark Legacy. It sounds like the Dolphin emulator works. Works at all? No. Has online multiplayer if you set it up a certain way. So I'm gonna play with that and test that and see how that goes. We were talking about... He brought up Gauntlet. I'm like, oh fuck, I love Gauntlet Dark Legacy. There's a new Gauntlet, but dude, I want to do the fucking carnival level. I want to do the weird, twisted fucking carnival level. I want to do the airship level. I want to do the fucked up, rotten farmland full of undead. I want to go do these areas that I'm deeply nostalgic for playing through when I was younger. You know, the case may be that the newer game's better, even. I don't know, but both of us were like, it doesn't look right. Like, it's too, for me, I'm like, it's too bright, and, like, it looks too good. I want the arcade game slash, GameCube era Gauntlet Dark Legacy. That's what I want. So I played that a lot on my own. I even played that with my dad. He wasn't much for video games. I think that's a lie, actually. I think he thought he was too cool for video games because he got super into some specific video games, like super fucking into them, like big nerd, taking notes and shit. But then he just didn't make much of a habit about it, which was, yeah, okay. Trying to be polite about it. Feels like a parental failure on his part because that would have been a great way to engage with this kid who was clearly like super into video games and borderline hyperfixated on them. Seems like a really good opportunity to bond and form a meaningful connection there. But hey, that's just me, the kid that felt like they were ostracized and kind of looked down on for being such a huge fucking nerd. And yeah, just saying, feels like you missed an opportunity there, champ. Feels like a missed opportunity. So yeah, we don't have a day picked out right now. I think Thursdays were thrown around. We're certainly not doing it this week because Corey is on call and very busy, but told him to take his time thinking about it and get back to me with a regular day and time he can commit to. And it's not like I'm very busy right now, so we're gonna try and make that work. How do you do, fellow gays? Fucking tired. That goes in the other one. Yeah, I guess that goes in the other one too. I'm so sleepy. I still have energy, but fuck it. How are you doing today? Hopefully less, like, dead than I am. Cheese press quality sprinklers. Hell yeah, we love us some quality sprinklers. Those... I'm gonna immediately look into how to make those, because if I can just limit our agriculture to sprinklers, I can spend the rest of our energy on, oh my god, just anything else in watering. We get back time and energy out of that tedious exchange. Oh, I should have looked more carefully at the traveling sales lady and seen if she... Iron? Well, I don't have gold, so... Haha! Joke's on you, Alex. You're gonna have to water. Should have looked and seen if she had any... quality sprinklers. There we go. That wasn't that hard, was it? Kinda was. Kinda was. Oh my god, yeah, I think I'm just doing an hour of this, and then I gotta, like, stretch and maybe not go for a run, but go for a walk. Maybe get some caffeine or something so I can be even awake later, let alone maybe stream later. I'm so sleepy. So sleepy. I took melatonin again, and you know what? I think the melatonin's making me sleep worse at this point, so I gotta quit going like, I'd really like to just get to sleep quickly, so let's pop one of these bad boys. No, it had the opposite effect as desired. Yeah, and I talked about this last week at some point. I'm like, I feel like the melatonin's doing bad shit, like it's not actually working. It's having the opposite of desired effect. I'm feeling that way again today, and maybe we just don't. Maybe we just get to sleep the eel-fashioned way. Problem is, if I'm in bed and I have my phone, I'm gonna be on Twitter or Reddit or Facebook or whatever the fuck, all of the above, really, just hopping between social media sites. And then if those are completely dead, because it's like 1 or 2 in the morning here and fucking no Americans are awake and it's just me in the mid-Pacific, there's always Super Auto Pets. There's always Super Auto Pets. And even if not that, I've been playing Animal Crossing New Horizons again, trying to get my... I did apparently delete my old island completely, so get this new one up and going, because I've been watching enough fucking Animal Crossing that I got the bug. I gotta play it. I gotta play it. Mother effer. Mother effer. Okay, I guess I gotta break some rocks, that's fine. Oh, there were worms. There were worms. I see you, worms. I see you, wormy. Shaking that. Thorax. Is it even called a thorax and a worm? I don't know what to call the body of a worm. I still really suck at taking compliments. I had a couple of people who I do not talk to. Okay. I have a couple of people who I know who I do not talk to. Be like... variations on, oh, I really like your costume. In... not comment sections, in DMs. I'm like, I don't know how to respond to this. Like, I'm reading this as being vaguely flirtatious because you're not commenting on the actual post itself. You're just hopping straight into the DMs. I will just say, thank you, smiley face, or thank you, like, nervous sweat, or thank you, blushy face, and that's all I got. I've been wanting to make a fucking joke for a while now that I've just been holding off on. Every fucking time I interact with Mars on Twitter, all she and I do, and it's not all she and I do, we say very nice things about each other, but then we also just do the, I don't even know, the fucking simp emoji. The looking up, the ooh emoji, minus the fingers, that one. That's all we comment on each other's posts. And normally it's just either she'll do it once, I'll do it once, or I'll do it once, she'll do it once. But today I'm like, I'm just gonna keep commenting this and see how long it goes, and she's... seems to have the good sense to not make it an endless train. But I just want a screenshot of like a long series of those and just title it 2 subs flirting, because like it's too on the nose, man. It's too on the fucking nose. Subs flirting be like, and I know it's not an original meme, but it's what jumps into my head every fucking time I see it. The body of a worm is called a body? I don't like that. Can we not call it a body? I'm here for worm body erasure. I want to clarify there. Maybe... oh god, starfruit's a summer seed. Okay, good. Another thing in time for summer. That fucking... neither of those are quite right. Here, you know what? I'll see if the ASCII code actually carries over. Is it ASCII code? The copy image paste down doesn't work on Twitch. Okay. Doe eyes looking up emoji. What is the pleading face? God damn it. That is the fucking subbiest thing you could call it. The pleading face emoji. God, I hate that it's called that on Twitter. That's just immediately what jumps to mind. But it's such a... I don't know, man. Face could mean a lot of things. Face could mean a lot of things. It's not, I fucking hate emojis. I love and I hate emojis at the same time, because what one person thinks that they're conveying or expressing with it may be completely different from what somebody else is. I'm sorry, Jazz. Can you not talk to me because you're skipping rope? Oh, okay. The kids are just too fucking cool for me. Local farmer yells at kids playing on playground for not being social enough. Call it the subby puppy eyes. I mean, that's how I read it. Like, I don't post that unless I'm being, like, looking respectfully, right? Or, you know, looking subbishly. Or, you know, however the fuck you want to put it. It's me, like, softball flirting, right? It's like, I'm not gonna write a whole fucking post about this. I'm just gonna post this because it shows, wowie. It's a wowie expression to me, I guess, like, ooh, wow. Like, I'm catching some, feeling some things kind of emoji. But it's not straight up, like, horny emoji. That, I think horny devil is probably, you know, obviously the go-to there, right? I hate that we have a whole fucking language and lingual code and, like, I hate that emojis have become kind of a language in and of themselves. But yeah, no, I find that shit hilarious and embarrassing in a good way. Just like, yep, this is who I am. This is who I am. Where was I going with that? I think it was a non sequitur and I wasn't really going anywhere with that. Yeah? Yeah, probably. God, I'm tired. My brain don't work good. I had one person, who I've dated, DM me about the the Halloween photos. In a very affirming way. And I'm like, thank you. And just kind of responding like, I wanted to dress up, but I didn't really have a costume, so I just kind of went with the thirst trap instead. And then I immediately replied after that, like, what the fuck was that reply? I should have been like, oh, well, you think it looks good there? You should see it in person, weaky face. Totally missed opportunity. That's how I flirt. Joking, half, you know, air quotes, joking. Like, aha, ha, I should have said, thing. That's how I flirt with someone until I'm confident that I know where I sit with them or stand with them, or, you know, I'm confident that I know the relationship. And then I will just be like unabashedly flirty and probably horny at you. If that's the vibe, right? And I deeply treasure my unabashedly horny relationships. Deeply treasure them. I also got DMs from a bunch of randos that I just deleted. Not mutuals, not people who follow me, also not on Twitter. Not gonna say where, because yeah, believe it or not, what made it to Twitter and Instagram and other social sites were actually the more safe for work variants of the set. That is about half of the total set. And, you know, we don't need to get into where you can find the other half, because pay me and maybe you'll find out. What do I not? I not want rock. Gold more important than rock. Oh, itchy nose. Itchy nose. But yeah, like, why is it always just like... Why is it so much easier to get shitty dudes I'm not interested in my DMs than people I'm actually interested in my DMs? This is true for people responding to thirst threads. This is, or thirst trap posts. This is true for DMs on dating sites. Like, there are so many dudes who I am not even vaguely interested in, who don't have like a fucking profile in any meaningful way, just like a fucking robot avatar ass kind of profile where it's all just generic, maybe like some very bad selfies or very unflattering selfie. Like, this feels like punching down, but it's not. Straight men or closeted not so straight men need to just up the ante with your aesthetics a little bit. Just up the ante, just a little bit, man. It's not hard to take a... Oh. I guess we're edging now. 2 iron edges. Billy, why does your mom let you have 2 edges? Like, I don't know, dog, just put in, like, some... I am adamantly of the opinion that people, on the whole, are attractive. If you just put in a little bit of confidence, a little bit of effort, you too can find a flattering outfit, or angle, or lighting, or just a nice smile, instead of just, like, low effort, low resolution, etc, etc, etc. Maybe I'm too picky? No. I'm absolutely positive I'm not too picky. I am maybe not picky enough when it comes to partners and my affections. I am free and very giving with my affections, and it's something I'm quite contented in and borderline proud of. Like, my man, I don't know who you are. You hopping in here saying you wanna redacted my redacted. No thank you. No thank you. I'm just gonna delete. Goodbye, Crystal Dagger. Haha. Fuck you. Like, come on, man. Do a little lead up, a little foreplay. Like flirt a little, or do some clever something based on like the outfit or the title or what I'm wearing or not wearing. Just like, no, I get it. I get why straight women complain about straight men so much, because largely hetero men suck. I mean, we done knew that before, but now I've had enough people flirting with me that are low effort cis dudes. I'm just... No. And, like, it's not just straight or closeted cis dudes. Some gay cis dudes are also just, like, incredibly low effort. I'm like, brother, come on. Come on. Today, Alex shames low effort horny accounts on social media sites. I'm like, dog, I don't want to be shaming you. I'd rather, like, send them a fucking link to how do I make a successfully flirtatious, how do I flirt without being a creeper? How do I, you know, just any of this shit. Gems appear in pairs or ores per vein. Ores per vein is much better because of iridium later on. Short term, the diamond might be tempting, but no. Also, we're not donating that diamond. That diamond's going in the gold chest, and we're saving it until I either get a second one, or we can start duplicating it. I don't think I've ever had a woman low effort flirt with me. If I ever have a woman flirt with me, you know, opaquely, even if, like, we're not really hitting it off, even if there's just, like, you know, it's not quite meeting up, they always, in my experience, engage with, like, good questions, good conversation starters. Like, they put in some fucking work, and God bless them. Why am I... Well, this matters that I water it. The rest of you fuckers are dying tomorrow, right? The month is 28 days long. So I'm not bothering. I'm not bothering. Nice cock, bro. Even that! honestly is better than some of the DMs I've gotten. Like, grammar isn't hard. Capitalization isn't hard. Because nice cock bro, I could just be like, thanks, not a bro though. Right? Pretty easy to engage with. Had some nice flirtatious NBs. Leave some nice, you know, complimentary comments. Yeah, I can work with that. I can work with that. I can fucks with that, literally and metaphorically. But man, no, some people don't have any game at all. And this is me talking, right? I'm not saying there's some impossibly high bar that people need to meet. No, just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's so hard to talk about vaguely without getting into specifics. Also, I did that thing where I matched with a bunch of people and DM'd like one of them on Tinder, and they responded like immediately, and then I haven't even opened the fucking app to look at it, and it's been 2 days. They're very cute! The person is very cute! And I was very excited when I DM'd them, and now it's just like a spoons issue. I'm just like, there's so many people I want to be talking to, I only have so much energy. You know, it's important to me, but also like, I'm fucking... today at least, I'm struggling. Today is a struggle just to be awake amongst the living. I want to reach out and see if anyone wants to just go on a fucking walk today, but I know Brian's busy. I know Luke is a fucking creature of the night. I know Terry is also employed nocturnally, so I can't... Also, Terry lives like an hour, 40 minutes away, something like that, so... I feel like I need to try and incentivize them to visit me. On a spur of the moment, like, I'm bored! You wanna hang out? It's not just bored, I'm also like... I'm getting sleepy brained. I'm being inside too much, and it's making me super cozy in a really pleasant way, but in a way that makes my energy level just drop like a rock. It ain't bad though. It ain't bad. Yeah, and the people who commented that they really liked the outfit or the photo set or sent like blushy emojis or whatever the hell else. I'm like, you know, I could reply to them saying there's like, you know, this is only half of the photo set, but I think I'm just gonna not do that. I think, as I've mentioned for a long time, there's plenty of lewd material of me out there in the ethos, and if you find it, all the more power to you. If you don't, I'm not helping you. If I like you, as in like, I have romantic or sexual feelings towards you, and you ask, yes, I will be happy to accommodate. But random people or people who I'm just like, you're fine, or I don't know you that well. Nah, you gotta, good luck, man. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. I'm not trying to make it sound like it's a grand adventure. No, it's really pretty straightforward. It does not take a genius to put two and two together, but I'm not walking that path for you. I'm not doing any of that labor for you at all. Okay, what the fuck? Quality sprinkler, I can probably make another one, but I don't really need... Honestly, what I should be doing... Yeah, we should go into the fucking mines, but I'd rather smelt me up some... What is a smelter made out of? Smelter. Copper and stone? Yeah, I have that in plenty. In excess supply. Give me the stone, give me the copper. Let's make at least 2 more of these. I want to get steel tools so I can do this shit faster. Do I care about any of this crap? Cobblestone path I actually really like, but we can do that later. Once we're a bit more confident about our way out. So I need 1, 2 iron bars for this, then I think 3 for the copper pickaxe. I might as well get some gold while I'm at this. Do I want to stop at 3 or do I want to plop down like 10 of these things? I might plop down like 10 of these fucking things. Is 3 even enough for one? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Because copper, like, I can always get more of that shit. There's no reason at all not to do that. Is 3 enough? Nope. 3's not enough. Okay. Fair enough. Then today is just get iron bars and... That's probably enough, right? Yeah, no, yeah, we can get excessive with it later, but that's probably fine. Give me the axe, I guess, and let's fuck up some trees while I wait for that. It is not a mine day. It is not. And I think that was the sound of one finishing. Oh well. Flirting is weird. You know, I'll grant you that. Flirting is weird. It's always a little different with everyone. You gotta tailor make your flirtation. Cause some people me flirting with, is just us arguing. But in like, I don't know, a hot way. Where we poke and tease and prod at each other and kind of just nudge each other a lot in a way that's very obvious to both of us that we gon' frick. Sometimes it's me being like very bashful and just like doe eye, subby puppy eyes, kind of like, look dog, I want to flirt, but also like I don't want to make a thing out of it if it isn't welcome or reciprocated, so instead I'm just gonna like make it blaringly obvious that I am interested in and try to put the ball in your court, right? Or I mean, fuck, some people I write poetry, okay, no, not some people, fucking everyone I write poetry for and about. If we're flirting, and especially if we're dating, or if I'm just like real into you, y'all getting a fucking poem about you. At least one. You can chat by pressing T? Right, because there's a multiplayer for this. Yeah. And, you know, guilty, I did do that last week. So, no real surprise there. Was that really poetry? I mean, it was writing. It was poetic. It was romantic and romanticized. But was it poetry? I mean, it didn't strictly fit a rhyming scheme or a syntax structure. That's not the right phrase. A word used to describe the pacing of words and rhythm of reading as written out by the author. Syntax is not right at all. In fact, whatever. I defined the word I was searching for. I do that all the time. I used to be fucking insufferable. Okay, admittedly, I may yet still be insufferable about it, but I used to be worse. I used to be much worse. Okay, buddy. Right, we gotta hit that again. You're going here. Oh, it's after 5 p.m. I should have gone and upgraded the copper pickaxe by now. Oh, well. Can do it tomorrow or whatever, and then I can just have another wood day. Wood day. Yeah. It's really awkward when someone's interested in me, but they're clearly interested in me doing that cishet thing where, like, I would take the lead, and like they're signaling that they want me to do that. And most of the time, what happens is I have a conversation with them about romance, and I'm like, hey, you know, I don't do that. I typically need the other person to make the first move because, I mean, a lot of different reasons, but just so you know, like, I am interested, but like, I'm gonna have to follow your lead for a lot of this. Because I'm very worried about misstepping, I'm very worried about... Did we go down here today? Or did I just stay on the fucking farm all day? I don't remember. My brain is rotten. Just rotten to the core. I think I went down here. Who knows? Let's go and look anyway. We're not out of time and I am out of energy. But it's not a one-way street, right? Like, I'm very reciprocal, and I'm very flirty. We did do this today. Okay, man, yeah. Dumb streamer, sleepy streamer, brain broke. Brain no work good. Brain no work good. In focus, out of focus, in focus, out of focus. Is that better? I can't tell. The preview's so small and I have OBS, so downsize, I honestly can't tell. I don't know. And like, if we have dated or if we've hooked up enough times, if we have a... Oh god, what's it called? Not a repertoire. Oh my god. If we have a relationship, I guess. I will much more openly and enthusiastically flirt. But those early days are always something I take very slowly and carefully, and like, I never want to ruin a relationship or make someone feel unsafe or harassed, so don't harass them. Well, I don't. I go so far as to overcorrect that most of the time I, you know, do what I'm talking about and try and put the ball in their court, which probably isn't super fair to them, and probably isn't taking enough onus or control on my own. And there's criticisms here. Totally understand that. Totally agree with that assessment. But, well, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? Change? That seems like asking for an awful lot. Change? Patterns of behavior based on observed consequences and reactions of that behavior. Maybe. Do we do Big Melon? Yeah, we do. Big Melon! It's funny, because... Booba. Yep. Okay, we're probably gonna be planting more today, but I gotta buy summer seeds. What do I even want in summer? Potatoes okay? Potatoes okay, but that's not what I really want, is it? No. Tell me, Alex, what is your heart's deepest desire? I don't remember, dog, if I'm being honest. Do I even have enough money to upgrade this fucking tool? We'll find out. We will find out. Oh, I should have bought fruit trees, because those motherfuckers take a whole ass year to grow. Or a whole season? Either way, a long time, but they're worth the money if you put it into them early. If you invest in them early. Come on, Alex. Come on. It's not even that sexual of a innuendo. You're just trying. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. You can't prove that, officer. I don't know what I'm doing for November. I don't have big plans. Casually looking at work. I'm not... Desperate will be mid to late December. That will be desperate. And then January will be frantically looking for work at that point. But right now it's casual. casually looking for work, probably trying to go out more, both with friends and on dates. Trying to schedule more regular shit with friends one-on-one, both for streamability, but also just as a, you know, we've talked this to death, as a excuse to hang out. I'm pretty enthused about that, pretty happy about that. There's no big projects I want to work on. Like, I don't really want to work on my mods at all. Even though Stellaris has some new DLC. Until I hear or get the impression that Paradox has resolved their outstanding labor issues, I'm gonna kinda not want to make stuff for their games. And I think that's understandable, right? I don't want to make their games more profitable if I know the people working on those games aren't being treated properly. Fucking look at this leftist streamer asshole trying to shut down and cancel small indie company. Yeah, you got me. You got me, dog. You got me. Oh, guilty as charged. That's just me, just full of hatred. Full of hatred. I mean, not blueberries, blobberies, right? This is blueberry season. Blueberries. Peppers are better, right? Peppers are way better. Peppers are way better. I do like blueberries though. I'm gonna just grow like hops. Oh fuck no, hops are corn's really good too. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Sunflowers suck. But hops, I think hops are actually the big money maker. Well, okay, we're gonna have an eclectic farm. That's fine. That's good even. Variety, it do be the spice of life. Do I have enough energy to make this farm work? Now that's a better question. I don't fucking know. Did I go to the beach? No. We can do that later. Ooh, yep. Tis the season. Tis the season. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sweep through here. Whatever. It's the time of the season. Why do I have stone in my inventory? Oh, I broke a rock. Yeah, that would do it, huh? That would do it. Fucking. Very smart. Very smart, Alex. It sounds like smart, Alec. Yeah, but it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These will fuck you up. If you don't line them up right, they will... Y'all gonna have a bad time. Chili pepper aren't on trellises, right? No, chili pepper don't care. If I could get some more money, I may be spending money as the season goes on this one. Oh god, but then I gotta find the fucking schematic, or not schematic, the spreadsheet where I calculate, dependent on which day of the month it is, how much will my turnaround be on each of these, and what that turnaround, I gotta just dig that up. I may have deleted it. Honestly, I probably deleted it, which is a fucking mistake. I should have known I'd get roped back into this this game eventually. I should not have sold this in here. So let's unsell that. I'll pick up whatever the fuck I can in here. We'll sell these and just get whatever the fuck I can out of that. Even if it's just one more. I can't remember if corn continues growing through the fall or if you have to plant new corn for the fall. I don't know. For real corn, it does not continue to produce. It produces once and you're done with it. But I don't fucking remember in Stardew how it works. So we'll have to play that by ear. My god, there's nothing here. Okay. We sell these two, which I know isn't much, but hey, it's something. Hopefully I can get at least one more fucking seed out of it. Hello, Leah? Yeah, it's something. 162, huh? Okay, corn. Continues to produce after first harvest. Sure, let's do corn. Maybe corn is the most profitable if you do it now and if it continues to grow throughout the fall, it's definitely the most profitable right now. If it doesn't, then it may only be the more profitable option in the fall. But also those are based off of old numbers, half remembered after years of changes have surely taken place, so don't hold me to account on that one. Do not hold me to account on that one. I will hold me to account on that one. Yeah, I applied to, what, like 5 jobs today? They have to be remote. They have to be local. They have to be at least 50,000 a year. And the listings have to have been made within the last 7 days. Those are my criteria right now. And you know what's fucking hilarious? Remember how last month I did a test run just to test the waters? I'm still getting texted by one of those companies. Still getting texted by one of those companies. This fucking morning I got a text from a hospitality company being like, hey, I just wanted to check in. I'm like, it's been a month! It's been a whole last month! I would have replied, dog! I would have replied! Come on, don't be a reply guy at me! This is just sad, brother! This is just pathetic! Dude, come on, dude! Come the fuck off. What do you want from me? I mean, you clearly want me to work there, but not enough to, like, I don't know, I should read the text. Honestly, I haven't been reading the texts. I haven't. After, like, the first week, and I decided, you know what, I don't really want any of these except, like, a couple really remarkable ones that I didn't hear back from. I don't care. But, you know, if they're horned up enough to be continuing to message me after a month of me ignoring them, maybe they're willing to pay a ludicrous amount that would actually get me in the door. Would it keep me there? I don't know. How good is your benefits package? Because, like, I don't want to work in person. You're paying me, like, 50, 60 grand a year. I might go in person, sure. I would wear a mask for that. I would go be around people for that. I would, you know, in some small way put my health at risk for that, yeah. Would I at the beginning of the pandemic? No, but now? Yeah, because I'm doubly vaccinated. I can get my 3rd dose if I want in December. I'm really not that concerned. It would benefit me to some extent to, like, actually have a regular thing I needed to go out for, rather than just, like, running when I feel like it and going out whenever people are free. But on the other hand, like, fuck work. Fuck unsatisfying work, at the very least. Maybe they're in my DMs because they saw the thirst traps. Maybe. It's really funny how, you know, when I was a teenager, and even today, people are like, oh, you gotta be careful what you post online because, you know, everybody's gonna see that. You try and get a job, they're gonna look at it. I'm like, alright, well, you know, look hard enough, you can find my dick. That what you wanna see? Like, if you're trying to dig up shit on me, I've done drugs in the past, but not anymore. I think they should be recreational. I think that socialism is based. I'm a Marxist. I will organize in my workplace. What other red flags are you looking for? Like, I'm incredibly intelligent, probably overqualified. I am not lying, but I am exaggerating a little bit on my resume, which everybody does. That's just the fucking game. It's stupid, but that's the game. You got me, dog, right? You got me. Like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. You want to see what kind of porn I'm into? You can find that out very easily. You want to find out my political beliefs, my religious beliefs, my philosophical beliefs. You want to find to what extent I've dealt with various mental illness or struggled with finances. Totally. I mean, it's all out there. I don't give a shit. And not in like some, you know, internet tough guy kind of way. It's just like, no, I own who I am. I like who I am. I like what I'm about. I'm enthusiastic about being me. And if there are red flags in there, okay. Alright, like, that's your decision as a hiring manager or whatever else to decide what you think is best for you and your company and the position you're hiring for. I'm not gonna reduce myself, hide myself, or change myself to make it seem like I better fit that. Yeah, I might use some clever language or recontextualize things when in an interview, like you're supposed to do, but I'm not gonna... Yeah. You can't pay me to care. Well, that lovely note, I think I'm done for today. It's been an hour. I only really, oh god, got on because I wanted to knock another Stardew out for the backlog. I'm doing fine. I'm doing quite well. I'm tired as hell. Like I said, I'm gonna try and get up and move around to wake up a little bit. Maybe I'll be streaming later. I would like to stream later. Normally I don't even get started until 3, and it's still like not even a 2:30 right now, so I might be back. I don't know. If you're watching this on YouTube though, you know the drill. But wait, let's sleep and actually get to the normal exiting point, huh? Yeah. Chance for double harvest to forage items is way better than Forester. Wood is important, but if you're trying to get gold or purple drops, especially early on, the other one's more valuable. Wood is cheap. Useful for construction, but you're not making money off of it. Making money. But that's it for today. Until tomorrow, I'm gonna say toodaloo. Take care. I will see you then. Goodbye.